Um, monire, stampokererani. So in this video, we'll be talking about family. This is part 2. We looked at family part 1, which you will see it at the end of the video, either here or here. I'll post it. And but this is now part 2, like distant relatives. So without wasting much of your time, let's get into it. I think it's this one. Okay. I hope you can see this. Okay, so yeah, relatives. In ChiTumbuka, Vabali, meaning relatives. Vabali vane, my relatives. Vane means my, so vane, Vabali vane, my relatives. As I said, it's part 2 of family. I'll link the part 1 of the family. So auntie, the one that is a sister to your father, we call her Vankazi. It doesn't matter her age, as long as she is a sister to your father, that's your auntie. Vankazi, we call Vankazi. Uncle, in my language, in ChiTumbuka, is Basubweni. Basubweni means a brother to your mother. But as you know, even if it's an elder in the village, they can choose to be called Vankazi. Some people, for example, if they do not have children of their own, they prefer to be called Vankazi. So they may not be related to you. You may be you know each other because you live within the same locality, but you can't call them with their first name. But we also do call people by their second name. So in my case, of course, we'll get into names in a different video. But just for this case, in my case, people who are older, they can call me Nyamponera. Nyamponera because Mponera is my father. So it means I can be called by my father's name, Nyamponera. Or else, other younger people will call me auntie, which is Vankazi in my language, Vankazi. Depending on how close we are as well, they can call me Vamama, which is mother, even if I'm not their biological children. So it's the same with uncle, Vasbweni. Vasbweni mainly is a brother to your mother. So cousin in ChiTumbuka, we call it Muvyara. So here the spelling Muvyala. So Muvyara wane means my cousin. Wane is my. So, wane, chane, vane, zane, depending on what it is. So cousin can be, we also call, when we are introducing your cousin, you can say, ni Muvyara wane. This is Muvyara wane. But to each other, yes, we do call each other like kaze, but that's like town kind of thing. But you can also hear that like kaze, but kaze is from cousin, short. But otherwise, she's my sister, she's my brother, although they are my cousins because they are my auntie's children or they're my uncle's children. They're my sisters and brothers. But when I'm introducing them, I'll say, this is my cousin. I would say, Mvyarawani. This is Mvyarawani. Okay, so Mvyara can be a man or a woman. It doesn't have a gender, so it can be, it can be your sister or brother. They are called Mvyara, cousin. My mother's sister, who we call auntie, to me, that one is definitely my mom. My mom's sister, if she had any, they would be my mom. They would not be, I'll not call them auntie, no, because they are my mother. Your father's brother, this is quite strong relationship actually, because yes, it's just like your mother. If your mother is not there, or even if your mother is there, they are all your mothers. Your father's brother, which in English is uncle, it's to us in my culture, they will still be my father, which is Wadada. So if my father's brother is older than my father, I would say Wadada Walala, meaning the one who is older than my brother, or Wadada Wachoko, meaning the younger, yeah, the young brother of my father, which is my father, but the younger one, something like that. Wadada Walala, Wadada Wachoko. Mlala is singular, Walala is plural. But also for respect, you cannot say Wadada Mlala. No. Wadada means my father. So Wadada Walala, for respect, you use this one. Mlala is like smaller. It's singular, but in for respect, you can't say Mlala. But if you're just talking about someone else who is older, Mulala Ninju, because you are asking to say who is older. Mulala Ninju in a singular form, but you can also say Varara Bajan. So in a more respectful way, you would say Varara. But Varara, you also hear it often, and it's a word that you need to know, which just means elderly. Varara, Varara. It's respect. So yeah, we'll look into it at some point when we were talking about how we respect, from older to younger kind of thing, like how important age is within our language as well. So that will be a different video. And here we have brother's wife. My brother's wife is my sister-in-law. In my language, Bamlam. Bamlam just means my in-law. But sister's husband is my brother-in-law, is also Bamlam. So Bamlam is gender neutral kind of thing. Yeah, a man or a woman, they can all both be called Bamlam, Bamlam. So if you have so many in-laws, people will ask, Bamlamba. This is why the next video, I'll be making it for questions, what we use in questions, so that you can differentiate how we ask questions. So I'll make a video about questions, how, when, what, where, how it's separated. So here, if it's you have so many in-laws and you just say Bamlam, or say Bamlamba, which one? Then you can specify. Then you call them maybe by their child's name, Wawishe Soso or Wamama Soso, or their name, as in their surnames. But as I said, we'll look into names separately because it's also a big area. Okay, so this was it. I just wanted to complete the family because we already did first part where we were talking about mother, father, sister, brother, grandmother, grandfather. It's a different video, but this one is for like relatives. Okay, so this is it from me. Let me stop share. And yeah, so watch the videos. One of them would be family one. This one, it will be family two, the one that you have just watched. So until next time, taonga, yeo, naluta. Bye. Bye.